Hey everyone, we are live, and this is my son James.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for joining us, and be sure to type in the comments where you're joining us from.
Awesome. And just so you know, James is actually on a shorter chair because I wanted to level the playing field a little bit here. Both my sons are a little bit taller than I am, would you say?
Yeah, I'll make sure I sledge the
stream. Okay. So yeah, I have a little dad complex. That's what they actually call me, little dad. And when I'm standing there, they kind of pat me on the head. So we had Jesse here last time, and that was the first stream of the new year. I thought I'd bring James in, and I'm kind of excited about this because we are going to be featuring our newest signature release. But I also wanted to make sure that we had our special guest here, who is James Deere, and he didn't know these pictures were coming in right now. So James has actually been in this industry pretty much his entire life. I guess the picture there on your right is actually a picture from my Digitizing Made Easy book that is getting kind of older now, but all of the information is relevant. And James digitized his first design when he was 7 years old. And I know that.
Sorry, is there any guesses in the comment as to what I digitized there? I mean, it's pretty obvious to me, but let's see if anybody can.
It does say James Deere 7. That's how I know he was 7 years old. And he's there at the time it was a state-of-the-art pen monitor. That I still remember that one because at that time they were a lot more expensive than they are now. But you were just digitizing away. Oops, and our studio is falling apart right now. That was one of our pictures that just fell off the wall. Hey, I mean, you can't make that stuff up, right? No. So anyways, that means, James, that you've been digitizing for almost, let me see now, would that be 18 or 19 years now?
Yeah, about 18 years.
Yep, so 18 years. And also, James was a star in our early YouTube videos because we've actually been on YouTube for a while. And that video of James holding up one of our swing and sways, and that was brand new at the time, and that was probably about 18 years ago as well. Do you remember that, James?
Oh, yeah. I remember you took me camping that weekend, actually. So I was excited to get that video done so we could get going.
See, and that's good parenting. You bribe your children. No, I shouldn't say that. That's probably a bad thing. Jennifer Deere is here as well, and Jennifer is going to monitor everything that comes out of my mouth so that I don't say anything wrong. Right, Jen?
I wish. But I will put my 2 cents worth into James' little photo. Okay. I know I've mentioned this to you before and yes. You didn't see it, but somewhere in your photo that you digitized, James, it said, "I heart mom."
Well, that stays true to this day, so that's a for sure.
Aww. Okay, that's a suck-up move if I've ever heard one. No, just kidding. He does. All of our kids love their mama, and they tolerate their papa. So we're going to do our, our release here. And I also wanted to fill you guys in a little bit about what James' role is, because Jesse's our marketing director, and he's behind the scenes there. James is actually been our
pretty much YouTube and video editor for the last few years, between videos on our website and videos on the channel, Facebook page, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've just been in charge of content. So
yeah,
and Beth and I, it's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun and a full-time job. So James is actually training other people right now to do some of his work that he traditionally has done. So there is big plans this year. James is you've got a ton of new content that's coming out.
There's a ton coming out. So get ready to see this face more, I guess.
There is. You're going to be here. And actually, that shouldn't be hard for you either, because I remember I kind of threw you to the lions. I used to do a show which is in Puyallup, or I should say Puyallup, because that's the way the locals taught me to say it. They said, if you hold your nose and you say Puyallup, then you're saying it properly. But I did a show there called the Sewing and Stitchery Expo for years and years. And James and Jesse did it with me for a while. And there was one year that I got double booked, and the classes there were actually pretty substantial, like a couple hundred to 200 to 300 people in each of the classes. And they double booked me on a class, so I called in a filler to teach the class, and that was this guy here, and he taught an Embroidery 101 class.
Embroidery 101 class. If there's anybody in the comments that were there for that class, let me know. I'd love to hear what you thought. I was absolutely terrified, so it was a good time.
Well, here's the thing. How old are you, James, when you did that?
I think I was 19 or just turned 20.
Yeah, and you're like almost 26 now. So yeah. Okay, so that is actually, I got to be honest, that was a big I'm proud of my son moment, because I don't know many 19-year-olds that could get up in front of a crowd of 250 people and teach a class. So that, 2 thumbs up to you. And I'm very...
Let us know. Maybe we'll have to do another one in the future and do another live setting. So.
And Jennifer is going to, is there any questions,
Can I steal James for a minute?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
You keep talking.
Okay, I'll keep talking. So anyways, James has been an integral part of our business for a few years now. And also, just so you know, he is joining me here in my studio for the next year. We're working together because, as you know, we have some, software and tutorials that we're doing. And James does know embroidery. He knows the, stitch types, the pull comp underlay. He's kind of grown up with that. So he knows all the theory. He's digitized designs. And I'm kind of taking him under my belt. And we are going to, throughout the next year, pass along the secrets that I have or not the secrets, but the theory and the techniques that I've developed over the years. I'm going to be passing them down to James and getting him to start creating more design content as well. So I don't know if he's looking forward to that or not, but James, you're going to be working with me side by side and digitizing some designs. So if you guys are excited about that, give us some thumbs up and some hearts as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I think there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff to come this year. So I hope you guys enjoy it all.
Awesome.
And in case anybody didn't guess it right, that's actually Spider-Man and Doc Ock fighting underneath the 7 there. I mean, it's pretty clear to me, but
yeah, it was kind of, and actually that was almost like you invented the design doodler, if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take that credit.
So, but that was James doodling way back when and using a running stitch. And that's the first stitch everybody should learn how to use properly, is the running stitch, and then you build on that as you go along.
Absolutely.
So
if you guys are interested in that one-on-one course that I gave a quick class over, we actually have a downloadable PDF available right now that you can find on our website, as well as a full 30-minute course that you can watch at your own pace and take notes from. So
awesome. And there is a slide at the end. I didn't show you all the slides that we're doing on this, but that was a great prelude to a slide that's coming. And just keep doing that over and over again. So anyways, and we will make sure that all the links are up there as well. Can I take your cute picture off now?
If you insist.
Okay. Anyways, we are here because we have our new release, and we are really excited about this signature collection. And you might have seen on the little slide or whatever it is that you put up, James, it is on Dinosaurs. So this is a prehistoric release, but I'm really excited about it because it is a ton of artistic merit, blending of colors, different designs. This is, and I know I say this almost every time we do one of these signature series, but I think this one actually is my favorite.
I'm pretty blown away by these ones, honestly. They, the amount of detail in them is just, it's hard to fathom, honestly.
It's kind of cool. So this is I do need to say this from the beginning. These are larger designs. They're kind of a blended watercolor effect. They have, obviously a lot of stitches in them, and they are fairly large. So you do need a larger size hoop. To give you an idea, this is the actual size of this design. So it is a larger design, and it looks pretty cool, actually embroidered, and it looks great in the picture there. So these, I framed some of them because they are going to go on my wall of fame. And we had one picture just fall off the wall. So I think that was a sign that we need to actually switch that picture out with one of these new ones.
Seriously.
Now, here's the other thing. I know nothing about dinosaurs other than they are extinct and they are prehistoric. Yeah. So if you ask me the names of these dinosaurs, James is the expert. He has the names for every one of these dinosaurs, right? What is this one?
That is, I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, so that's clearly the Indominus Rex. But
okay, James knows nothing about dinosaurs. Okay,
either.
So if there's any,
Noah could teach you.
Yeah, my nephew Noah is an absolute genius, and Eli. They're both very good at telling their dinosaurs apart.
So they will, I guess, critique you during this. Well, they might not be watching it live because it's getting close to bedtime, but I'm sure that they will let Uncle James know if you got it right. But this is a T-Rex, I think.
No, of course.
That one I do know. I know a couple of them. But if any of you know the actual dinosaurs as we show them, please type them into the lives. We will be giving away a prize afterwards. So Jennifer, how about, and Beth, I know Beth is in the back end. We'll be drawing a winner on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll do it randomly, but it'll be just somebody who's actually put in a name for one of the dinosaurs.
Perfect.
In each one. Does that sound good?
Yep.
So if you know the names, it pays off to type them in.
Doesn't
Okay?
have to be all
And-
of them, just
and
one
teaching
of
us
them.
a few things
Exactly.
too, so.
And keep in mind, we won't know if you're really telling the truth or not. I mean, I got to be honest. So, just have some fun, make up some prehistoric names, and and we can have fun too. Okay. James and I are going to get silly.
It's a good mask, right?
Yeah, actually, it is a pretty cool mask. So there is the first one. This is the second one, and this one I should know the name of this one too, because these are like the flying dinosaurs. So these ones, anybody know what this one is? Do you know?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to...
Okay, type it in, guys. Jen, is there any comments coming in? Does anybody know which dinosaur this one is?
I'm just reading the comment, actually.
Okay.
Orlando Calderon says, I started following you a few years ago after completing the 3 levels of the Digitizer Stream course, and I've learned so much. Thank you for what you do.
Oh, well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And keep in mind, and I do like to tell people right off the bat that if you want to be an expert at anything, and that includes digitizing, the key to getting there is practice and education. It's repetitiveness. So yes, you can do it, but you start at the same place everybody else did at the beginning. 7 years old with a little pen in your hand, right?
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
So anyways, that is that one. And then we have this guy here, and I have did we have the last one?
Yes, Don says it's a great big flying dragon.
It's a flying dragon. Okay, there's too much what was that series called? The one with the flying dragons?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. You watch way too much Game of Thrones. But it is a flying dragon, apparently. This one is anybody? I have no idea what it is, but he is cool. So anyways, that is another cool one. And again, keep in mind that these do have stitches because of the blending, but they are not really, really bulletproof, right?
I tried telling my dad we were supposed to watch Land Before Time before this stream, but there wasn't enough time. So.
Actually, I think when you guys were kids, we watched Land Before Time way too many times. I think I zoned out at that point. And I think those series are still going on because I was with the grandkids, and guess what came up? We were watching Land Before Time.
No,
So
it's a classic.
The classic, yeah. So anyways, this one here is another dinosaur.
And you might actually see there's another monster in the corner here trying to get our attention.
That is Ragnar. You might have seen him as a puppy like almost a year and a bit ago. I held him up for the camera during a live. He's all grown up now.
Yeah, he loves his cuddles.
Yes, he is. He's definitely. I don't know who he loves more though, me or you.
And speaking of watching too much episodes of something.
Okay, yeah, his name is Ragnar because I've watched the series Vikings maybe more than once.
Yeah.
It might actually be. So anyways, we all have our little TV vices. So this one is the same type of deal. I have no idea. This is a floppy head Rex. Okay, so a floppy head Rex. This one here is another big dinosaur. This is really embarrassing. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of really big dinosaurs, and they do kind of fade out. And isn't that cool?
Yeah,
okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'll just try to go through these a little bit faster. Did I miss one?
Yep, here you go.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so this one is a raptor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know that one.
Solid blue.
So there we go. That is a raptor. And obviously, if you have any kids, grandchildren, young males, adolescent, elderly guys like myself.
Do you guys ever really grow out of dinosaurs?
I don't think so. And they're actually, Beth, my daughter, did this shirt for Noah, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, we didn't do one for Eli because Eli is a year and a bit younger than Noah, and he's a couple sizes smaller. And the issue was these designs were larger and they required a larger hoop, and she couldn't get the hoop to fit on the smaller t-shirt size. So I'm sorry, that's just kind of the way it is. But to get this amount of detail in the designs, we have to make sure that they reach a certain size.
Right, and Eli will be 4 tomorrow. So
You'll be 4 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Eli. Okay, Papa did remember that. Nana did.
Take a look at all the detail up close. It's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, they are really, really cool. And I like that, the little splatters. It's I don't know if you've ever seen watercolors, but they have those little splatters sometimes. So I tried to make sure that I got the splatters in there as well. And there was that one. And this one, again, I should know the names of these, but I don't. Wasn't that the little girl dinosaur on Land Before Time? What was her name?
Sarah.
Okay, so this is a Sarah dinosaur. Okay, and then we have one more T-Rex, and he's pretty cool. So there's the other T-Rex right here. And then, of course, if you're a Land Before Time fan, this is, what do they call them? Long
necks.
Long necks. And what was the
spider is the long legs? But...
Okay, yeah. What was the long neck guy in Land Before Time? Remember, he was the main character. Okay, Jennifer's going to look that. What's that?
Wasn't it Littlefoot?
Yeah, Littlefoot. Okay, maybe, yeah, but something. It's all coming back to me now.
Next week we have movie trivia.
So anyway, these were all of the smaller size dinosaur designs. So those are kind of the easy ones that we did. And then we did a couple of scenes that these I really like, because this one, it doesn't look that impressive when you're seeing it on the slide, but when you hold it up, just to give you an idea of how big this is. This is like full front, could go on a pillow in a kid's room. Just tons of muted detail, almost like a tone-on-tone watercolor effect.
If your kids have lots of dinosaur toys, why not make a tote bag for them, right?
Yeah, for sure. Or a bag to hold all your dinosaurs in.
I need one of those.
Yeah. So, but all of, that one, there's two different designs like this, but the follow-up to that is this one, which does have more detail inside of it. So you're actually, and I should actually go to full camera here for a second, just so we can see this. And let me get over here. Is Ragnar doing okay there, James?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can see this, there is the full sort of detailed one. And you not only have that muted background of like the skull, but you have the dinosaurs popping through it as well. So that one is really cool. And I might as well show this one as well. This is another one which sort of shows the fossilized. So this is a fossilized dinosaur. And then when it goes to the next one, it has the same base, but it actually fills it in with a whole bunch more detail. So that is just cool. There's the flying dinosaur, and all of the others. So those are our dinosaur collections as far as the designs that we did. But there is one more. And of course, I did save the best till last. And are you ready? Drum roll.
I'm ready.
Prehistoric drum roll. Okay. Now that might have blown people. Okay, ready? Here we go. So this is the centerpiece. And this is the design right here. I'm going to have to go up to full screen just so that we can see it. But this one here has all of the dinosaurs for the most part all together in one grouping. And, I hope, are we getting some good comments, Jen? Okay. So again, these do require big hoops. Okay. So these are designs that are specifically for large hoop designs, lots and lots of detail. Ragnar wants to play with you. He thinks you're playing. Okay. So there it is. Actually, Beth did this for the boys on a pillow. So this one is done on a pillow. Now, I did have a special request, and this was from Beth specifically, because Eli is turning 4 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Eli. And he needed shirts as well. So even though I did these all at a larger size, I did make sure that I went in and edited all of the main 9 dinosaur designs, and I resized them so that they will fit within a 5x7 hoop. I had to get rid of some of the splatters, some of the density, a little bit of the detail. So these designs, and they are essentially a free bonus within this collection, and that is something that you'll get. So if you don't have the really big hoops, you still can go into our site, and if you buy just the one size, which is a larger size, you will get the smaller size included with it. Okay, so that is included as well.
So the hoop sizes that you can just
well, the hoop sizes are essentially 5x7 is the smallest. Then it goes up to like 7 to 8 inches. So if you have a 10x10 inch frame, most of those larger, like these designs right over here, they will actually fit into a 10x10 inch or 9x9 inch frame. When you get into the larger designs like this, I did resize all of these. There was 5 different designs that are those big jumbos, where I did them in a 200x300 and then one size larger for those of you who have the really gigantic hoops. So at this point, you might not have a machine that has every hoop size, but embroidery is fun. and it's addictive. So odds are you'll probably have a machine with a larger hoop in the future.
Yeah.
Right. So, but the entire collection is actually on sale for $39.95. You get everything that we showed you at 72% off, as opposed to buying the designs individually. And I think Beth is putting up links. If anybody is interested, you can download that entire collection. So and I don't have any other signature series scheduled for this year. Wow. So I did a bunch of them last year. We did a bunch. This is the one that I've done this year, putting a little bit of back burner on them right now, just because we have tons of other stuff planned coming up for this year that is going to be a little different and new.
Oh, I mean, definitely a good way to go out with a bang. I mean,
let me just go here. Let's go full screen. There we go. Yeah, they are really, really cool. I mean, I had that in my large sash frame, and I think I left it in the sash frame for almost 4 months before, because we didn't have any other gigantic designs to do. But I just put it on the side, and every time I walked by, I just like admired it. So it is in my opinion a piece of prehistoric art.
Absolutely,
so,
it's pretty sweet.
Any questions, Jennifer?
I don't see any questions. No. If anybody has questions,
yeah, if anybody has questions, please let me know. Hopefully people like it at least. Yeah. I hope there's somebody watching.
And which one was your favorite? The Sarah dinosaur, the little legs,
the long neck. Yeah. we know the raptor and the T-Rex. Yeah. I mean that one we know. So those are them. So who wants to win? If you typed in any of the names, I think Beth and Jesse are looking right now, and we'll have a winner momentarily. But while we're waiting for that, just so you know, because we do have a ton of people who actually are members of our Embroidery Legacy Design Club. And just so you know, for all of you that are members, any of the designs that are in this collection, you can download with your points. So if you are a member, it's always, our membership is awesome because you get to choose what you want when you want it, and you get to choose your level of addiction.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and the other great part is the points roll over. So if you
that's right, yeah,
every 1 month you can
they
save
roll
up
over.
And get more.
You do need to use them all by the end of the year, but we understand sometimes you're on holidays or things happen. You're out on a boat or something.
Yeah.
And, you get lost at sea.
Yeah, you might notice I'm a little bit burnt today. I actually had a bit of a hectic morning, but
yeah, James got lost at sea for a little while, so I'm actually really thankful because my son is safe.
Yeah.
So, but he's a little bit sunburned.
A little bit sunburned.
But he's good, and he made it to the live.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah. So, anyways, just so you guys know, if you are a member, you can actually download all these designs on your points. And if you want to find out anything about the membership, Beth and Jesse will probably put up a link, and you literally get designs for a fraction of the price as opposed to paying the regular price, which is still a good deal.
Yeah.
So, anyways, do we have some winners, Jennifer?
I do have a few questions.
Okay.
Do you want winners or questions?
Well, let's do the winners first, and then we'll do the questions.
Okay. The Facebook winner name that I have is Dana Sue Dalton. So congratulations,
Congrats,
Dana.
Congratulations, yep, Dana.
And
the way you actually claim your prize is just email us at contact@embroiderylegacy.com.
And what is it that they're winning?
We are winning the Prehistoric pack, so
All
you're
right.
going to win the Signature Series collection.
Okay,
Awesome.
So Dana Sue Dalton, congrats. And
Congrats,
then
Dana.
the YouTube person is Sandra Roybal. So congratulations,
Congratulations.
Sandra
Sandra.
Roybal.
So same thing, just send us an email and Leanne will get you all set up. And I do have to apologize for last week because we did our last live 2 weeks ago. And I said that 2 people were going to win this package. And so that I know we have the winners' names there. So if 2 weeks ago you won the collection that we just announced, please email us as well, and we'll make sure that we get that to you. The other thing I want to say is we didn't do our live last week because we kind of found out, or I found out because it was my bad, that we were doing a little site maintenance, and our site went kind of,
Had some hiccups.
it had some hiccups,
trying
which
to
we know
improve.
when you do site maintenance, that can be potentially bound to happen, and it did happen. So we actually postponed our live for a week because we didn't want to show this and then people couldn't get it.
Yeah, and we really, really appreciate everybody's patience while that was going on. It was pretty incredible to see how supportive everybody was. So.
Yeah, we do appreciate that, definitely. So, and any other questions, Jen?
One second.
Who's excited to see James digitize some designs?
Yeah, we got some doodling videos going soon, and
awesome.
like I said, there's lots of exciting stuff coming up soon, so stay tuned.
Melissa's asking, can you do a special for just the 5x7 size?
The 5x7 size, those ones are, I guess, included with the larger ones. So the designs, I think these ones.
Can they purchase just 1 or 2 designs from the site?
Yes, you can, but the way it works is all of these designs, which come in the larger size and the 5x7, are one price. So you get both for the same price. In the same way that the jumbo designs, you get the 2 sizes for the same price as well. So when you buy, yes, you can buy the 1 design, but you will get the larger size and the 5x7 included with the 1 download, which then just save it for when and if you get a larger hoop.
You might, yeah.
Next question?
I don't have any other questions.
That's it?
It's quiet.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, it's quiet. Is there anybody watching?
Yes.
Okay, good. Phew. Awesome. Well, I guess the other thing I do want to let you guys know is obviously with our social media guy here and the one who is guiding YouTube and Facebook content, please join our group. Do you want to do some begging and groveling?
Yeah, please. I mean, if you guys want to see another Spider-Man versus Doc Ock picture, I might post one in the group. Who knows? We'll see. But
actually, his job depends on it. Actually, no, just kidding. It doesn't. Your family.
Yeah.
But he does a great job, so we don't have to worry about anything like that.
No,
but
we are really excited about all the amazing content we have coming up this year. So if you want to be involved in that and see and help us out, it'd be awesome if you joined us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram,
newsletter.
Our newsletter, and we have free designs. So when people sign up for our newsletter, there is, I think, a code for free design every single week. Am I correct on that?
The code changes each week with the change in the free design.
Our Facebook groups, we have one specifically for Hatch because we are an official Hatch reseller. We have one for our new design doodler software, and we have one for our overall machine embroidery digitizing made easy. So we have 3 different groups that are running, and then of course our YouTube channel and our regular Facebook page, I guess. Yep. And then of course the other stuff that you have going on as well.
Yeah, so lots of very exciting stuff in the works, and be happy if you join it.
Yeah, for sure.
Andy says, how about a studio tour?
A studio tour? Yeah, we can probably do that actually. The next slide we do, I'll get James set up kind of remotely and I'll show you around. I got to be honest, it might not be as impressive.
Actually, you know what? It's going to be crazy impressive.
Okay.
You're going to have to join us on Instagram and Facebook, as we are going to do a little bit of a behind the scenes of everybody's job here at the Embroidery Legacy on our stories coming up pretty soon. So,
okay. Well, when I said not that impressive, what I meant is we all kind of work remotely to a certain extent. Like James is joining me here for a year. But before this, you were in a completely different location. Yeah. So we all kind of have our little areas that we work in. And my studio, my little dungeon is set up pretty much just for me. But now I put a desk over in the corner for James.
Oh, so somebody did ask if you're going to do any dragons, speaking of dungeons.
Dragons? Okay, well, we love suggestions. I have to find a good dragon artist now to get the artwork together.
So again, if you want to see more behind the scenes stuff, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So.
Yeah. And then the other thing I'll mention, because everybody does love free, and James, you actually mentioned this, but this is the Embroidery 101 video course and cheat sheet.
Yeah, so like I said, this covers pretty much everything that I gave that first course on, and definitely in a bit better detail than a first time presentation. But I mean, there's a PDF that comes with it. You can take your own notes with it, and it's just an awesome resource to get better at embroidery. So
yeah, I think everybody who owns an embroidery machine should have a foundation of knowing not only terminology, but why things happen. So this is a great place to start, and it is free. And then the other thing is we do, as a reseller, have a free 30-day trial. If you do go through our site and click that free trial link, then you are registered with Hatch as our customer. And we then, Hatch does give you 30 days for their software where you can play unlimited amount and create designs. But we also will notify you about our free digitizing challenge, which is specifically about Hatch. So we've given 3 freebies away: the 101 course, Hatch, and a digitizing challenge with Hatch.
So if your resolution this year was to learn how to digitize, we've got some great resources to kind of get you to very much get you started. So hope you enjoy them.
Oh, there was a lady who says she has a film of you when you did your.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Awesome.
Just kidding.
Okay.
You guys always do that. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
pretty
had to throw
gullible,
it in
I guess.
there.
Yeah, we are pretty gullible. Yeah, but there was 300 people.
I swear it happened, guys. I swear.
And I know it happened too, because I did actually have people come back to the booth and tell me what a wonderful job James did, and that yes, he did seem a little nervous.
Yeah, I was definitely a little bit nervous. I think I had 15 minutes left at the end of the presentation because I went through it all so fast. But
so you were a fast talker.
Yeah, good time to work on my stand-up, I guess.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, thank you guys. We really appreciate you joining us. Again, lots of content coming up.
Absolutely.
James is
Be sure to join us on Facebook and YouTube to stay in the loop, and again, just interact with us because we love interacting with you guys. So
awesome. And I think, Jennifer, do you want to pop in now and say goodbye?
Yep. Goodbye.
One day, Jennifer Deere will be on video, right?
Oh yeah.
Even
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We appreciate your watching.
Thank you for joining us.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.